Greek is one of the most important influences in history. It has inspired many artists and architects around the world. Greek art is divided into three periods, and these are Archaic, Classical, and Hellenistic. The Greeks also pioneered the construction of beautiful temples with three distinct architectural styles such as Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian.
Now, let's embark on our journey. In 700 to 480 BCE, the Archaic period marked the early stage of Greek art. During this time, art was characterized by linear and geometric designs often painted on vases. Sculptors created human figures, but these statues appeared stiff and expressionless. They were known as kouros, a nude male figure, and kore, a fully clothed female figure. One famous artwork from this period is the Kouros of Anabazus, a statue of a young man standing tall with one foot stepping forward. Next is the Classical period, also called the Hellenic period, from 480 to 323 BCE. This era is often referred to as the Golden Age of Athens, a time of remarkable cultural achievements. During this period, Greek artists developed aesthetic ideals that became the foundation of Western art. Art was no longer rigid. It became more detailed, more realistic, and more expressive. Sculptures now showed movement and emotions, breaking away from the stiffness of the past. This period also introduced the famous contrapposto pose, where statues stood with one leg carrying most of the weight, creating a more natural and relaxed posture. An example of this period is the famous sculpture Discobulus, or the Discus Thrower by Myron. It captures a man in motion just as he is about to throw a discus, showing both strength and balance. This masterpiece perfectly represents the classical style, focusing on natural movement, proportion, and the idealized human form. The Hellenistic period, the final stage of Greek art, lasted from 321 to 31 BCE. The Hellenistic period focused on movement, drama, and realism. Art took on a more honest view of humanity, revealing the true emotions of its subjects. Artists no longer idealized perfection. Instead, they capture human emotions, struggles, and even imperfections. One famous statue from this time is Laocoon and his sons. It depicts a man and his two sons struggling against a giant snake.
Moving forward to the three classical orders of architecture, such as Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian. The Doric order is the simplest and strongest. Doric columns have a plain capital and no base, symbolizing strength and masculinity. Next, the Ionic order. Ionic is more elegant and decorative, characterized by scroll-shaped volutes at the capital. This style represents balance and grace. Finally, the Corinthian order. Corinthian is most ornate, featuring detailed acanthus leaves and intricate carvings. This style exudes luxury. Greek art has left a huge mark on history. Their sculptures, paintings, and buildings still influence us today, from the Archaic period simple to the Hellenistic period's emotional art.